am back. What it do, baby?
Hey, what up, everybody? As you see from the title and thumbnail, we have a gas or pass collab for the first time. Today we partnered with a brand called The Clone, and they make high quality fragrances inspired by niche fragrances, and you know that's something that we love. So for the ladies, they have fragrances like BR540, Black Opium, Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. For my fellas, we got Symphony. We also have Effin' Fabulous. We also have Aventus. You know it wouldn't be right if you don't have an Aventus in there. I'm about to introduce you to the brand that brings luxury with accessibility. Let's talk about the first fragrance. Now, my favorite wearing out of the two so far has definitely been Brutal Story, number 73. And this is their version of Tom Ford Effin' Fabulous. Some of the notes in Brutal Story is lavender, clary sage, bitter almond, vanilla, leather, tonka bean, amber, and woods. Hey, straight up, man, in the opening you get a lot of that lavender mixed with the clary sage. It plays on a lot of the aromatics with a nice backdrop of some wood. As it starts to transition, that's where you get a lot more of that bitter almond, the vanilla, giving it somewhat of a creamy transition with a nice leather woody dry down. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna keep saying this. The opening in this one is raw and fearless. Spice leather, charred woods, and a touch of smoky sweetness. Yeah, fam, it's a lot. It's beautiful. Think of bold masculinity refined with this one. Power, grit, and confidence all distilled into one fragrance. Now, you know it wouldn't be right if we didn't do pass method. Let's get active. Performance. Performance with this one, I'm easily getting 7+ hours. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's gonna perform during the work shift, you're good to go. Sillage is nice as well. It's gonna be most powerful within those first 3 hours. And then after that, it does dial down a little bit from there. Accessibility. Online only, fam. I will have the website pinned down into the description. Also, you can use code FRAGRANCE and you will save on your order. Information will be down in the description. Scent profile. This one's gonna have to be listed as a woody aromatic. You got a lot of woods. The leather and the woods in the dry down plays a huge factor. And then you also have that lavender mixed with the clary sage in the opening. That is absolutely amazing. Situations. Personally, on this one, I'm gonna say this one's leaning more so towards evening to nighttime. I really can't see this one during the day. Not saying that it's not a performance for the day, but it just gives off much more of a seduction late night factor that for me just renders more so towards evening to nighttime. Overall, absolutely gas, fam. This is a hit. One of the better Tom Ford Effin' Fabulous clones that I have in my collection, and one of the better performing ones that I have in my collection. This one didn't take long for me to enjoy. I didn't have to wait for this one to develop. As soon as I opened it out of the box and sprayed it, it was a good to go. And with this being the correct season, I can't wait to get more wears out of this. Now, the second fragrance that we're going to be talking about is going to be their interpretation of Symphony. And this one's called Lost in Symphony 83. And if you can see the dent on this one, fam, I have been getting some wears with this one. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention that all these are extrait de parfum concentrations, and they all come in 50 ml presentation. Extremely affordable. I think most of their fragrances are under $50, and that's before you use the discount code fragrance. Now, some of the notes that you can get in Lost in Symphony is going to be grapefruit, bergamot, ginger, cardamom, geranium, rosemary, musk, ambroxan, and lavender. Now this one, if you like citruses, this is the one. This one has a very nice tart play on that citruses. So you get a lot of grapefruit in this one for sure, especially in that opening. And it mixes together with a very nice warm ginger spice. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, fam. Citruses, warm spice, and musk. Those are like the three main things that you want to focus on with this fragrance. Now that doesn't take away from the geranium and rosemary, because once this starts to transition in that mid, that's when you get an amp of those aromatics in the fragrance, and it just pushes it even further, and it becomes a lot more than just citruses mixed with musk. 3 ways to describe Lost in Symphony is going to be bright, magnetic, and full of life. Another fragrance that brings grace and quiet power when you wear it, just like the first one. Let's talk pass method. Performance. Now this one is slightly better than some of the interpretations that we have of the Symphony DNA. With this one, I am getting north of 6+ hours. On clothes, I am getting 7. Sillage is going to be around that 2-hour mark, and then after that, it does dial down a little bit, but surprisingly, you still get a lot of that freshness from the opening. Accessibility. Same as before, fam. Website will be down in the description. Use code fragrance with your purchase to save. Scent profile. I'm gonna have to go with fresh spicy, fam, because you get too many citruses in the opening to negate the fresh factor. And then once you add in the warm spice from that ginger, a little touch from the geranium, yeah, you got the spicy aspect as well. Fresh spicy all the way in the most beautiful way. Situations. Signature scent, this one, fam. You can really rock this one all year round if you want to. Spring, this will be a great one. Summer, this is gonna push even further. Fall is gonna be around the same performance as spring. The only time I probably say you wouldn't be able to get away with this one is going to be during the fall. The only time I would say you probably can't get away with this one is going to be during the winter time. It's just gonna be too cold to try to push this fragrance through. Like I said before, the dent don't lie. This fragrance is some gas. If I had to recommend one out of the two, Lost in Symphony is definitely gonna be the most mass appealing one out of the two. Whereas Brutal Story is much more so gonna be that unique one. Me personally, I enjoy both of them. Brutal Story is my number one because Effin' Fabulous is just a DNA that I enjoy a lot. But Lost in Symphony is one that I think the majority of people, regardless, will enjoy. But let me know y'all thoughts down in the description. I would love to know what you think about this. Have you checked out this brand? And if so, again, don't forget to use that discount code so you can save on your purchase. Code fragrance will save you some money. It's holiday season. Let's get right. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Your square and your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. We out.